On a remote desert colony, lonely mechanic Liam discovers two mysterious women, Arya and Seleth, wandering the dunes and takes them in. But they aren't ordinary aliens. They're dragon girls, royal heirs from a powerful interstellar empire, wielding fire, energy manipulation, and advanced tech mastery. Liam's simple act of kindness triggers a galactic chain reaction. Their father, the Emperor, arrives in a massive warship. Scouts inspect the colony, and the sisters prevent disasters while upgrading the settlement. Liam's hospitality transforms him into a key figure in interstellar diplomacy, turning his tiny desert colony into a protected hub of alien-human relations. A blanket, a cup of coffee, and courage changed the fate of the stars. On a remote desert colony, the sun beat down relentlessly on Liam's bare skin as he hunched over his workbench, staring at the intricate mechanisms of a powerful machine. He was a simple mechanic working for an alien colonist, and little did he know that one day, a strange encounter would change everything. As he worked tirelessly to repair a broken rover, a small figure emerged from a dune in front of him. The woman's skin shimmered like polished brass against the hot desert air as she glided across his field of vision with an otherworldly grace. Without hesitation, she stepped into Liam's line of sight and disappeared behind a sandstorm. Liam was startled but intrigued by this mysterious stranger, her long black hair cascading down her back in loose waves that seemed to dance before his eyes. He couldn't place her face or even hear a voice. Instead, he felt an energy emanating from the woman that sent shivers down his spine. As Liam continued working, she returned 2 more times with a different appearance, a slender figure standing tall and elegant against the barren dunes, radiating a fierce power that was both mesmerizing and terrifying. Her fiery red hair cascaded down her shoulders like flames in an inferno, while long, shimmering wings sprouted from beneath her cloak. As she approached Liam's workbench with each appearance, Liam felt his heart pounding faster and the hairs on the back of his neck stood on end. He couldn't help but wonder what kind of power this woman possessed that could cause such intense fear in him. However, as he continued to watch, a sudden wind picked up around her, sending sandstorms swirling into an uncontrolled chaos. Liam was forced to quickly move away from the dunes as a massive wave crashed over the rocky cliffs, destroying everything it touched. Just when things seemed hopeless, the figure appeared once more and vanished in another flash of light. As he watched, he realized that this woman had somehow managed to control the winds with her powers and prevent them from wreaking havoc on their colony. In awe, Liam couldn't help but wonder what other incredible abilities these dragon girls possessed. He approached her cautiously, his heart pounding in his chest. She turned around and faced him, her eyes glowing a deep red as she introduced herself. "My name is Arya, the royal daughter of an interstellar empire." Liam was stunned by her revelation, but he couldn't help feeling drawn to her despite her intimidating appearance. As they exchanged pleasantries, Liam discovered that these dragon girls were not just ordinary aliens, but members of a powerful and ancient race that had ruled the galaxy for centuries. They explained that their ancestors had mastered incredible powers, including energy manipulation, advanced technology, and elemental control, allowing them to shape the course of human history. With her mother's guidance, Arya honed these abilities through years of training and experimentation under the tutelage of a brilliant scientist named Dr. Alara. Liam was fascinated by their story and couldn't help but feel a deep connection with this incredible race. He knew that he had stumbled upon something truly remarkable, and he vowed to protect them from any harm or threat they might face as they navigated the treacherous galaxy. As Liam spent more time with Arya and Seleth, He learned of their mission to restore peace between humans and alien civilizations after a devastating conflict had engulfed most of the interstellar community. The Dragon Girls knew that they would have to fight for control over key planets, such as Terra Prime, if they wanted to prevent further wars and ensure prosperity for all. Their journey was not an easy one, but with IM's help, they were able to uncover a secret hidden within their empire's vast technological infrastructure. They discovered a powerful portal that led to another dimension, where the ancient Dragon Girls had long been searching for allies to join them on this quest. Excited by his discovery, Liam set out on a perilous journey across space, meeting new friends and allies along the way who shared their own stories of extraordinary abilities and overcoming incredible odds. Together with Arya and Seleth, they discovered that each alien race had its unique strengths and weaknesses, making them an unstoppable force for good in their quest to restore peace. As they continued on their journey through interstellar space, Liam learned about the challenges and dangers that lay ahead, from treacherous landscapes and hostile creatures to rival factions vying for power. But with his unwavering determination and the support of a diverse cast of allies, he knew that nothing could stand in their way as they forged new alliances and confronted daunting obstacles. In the end, Liam's encounter with Arya and Seleth not only transformed him into a key figure in interstellar diplomacy, but also sparked a chain reaction that would change the fate of the stars. With their combined powers and knowledge of ancient civilizations, they were able to rally humanity against an alien threat that threatened to destroy everything they held dear. As Liam prepared for his final mission, he couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey he had been on so far. He knew that he would never forget the Dragon Girls who had shown him their extraordinary abilities and inspired him to use them to make a difference in the galaxy's most uncertain times. And as they set off into the unknown, Liam was filled with excitement for what lay ahead, ready to face whatever challenges came his way, one step at a time, on behalf of all humanity. In the remote desert colony, Liam knew that his discovery of two mysterious women, Arya and Seleth, would change everything he had ever known. They were a group of unlikely allies who had stumbled upon their way while wandering through the dunes, searching for sustenance and shelter from the harsh conditions they faced. As soon as Liam noticed them, he felt an inexplicable connection to them that he couldn't explain. The girls' courage, determination, and resourcefulness resonated with him on a profound level, and before long, he realized that they were more than just strangers in this world of isolation. Arya was an intelligent and resourceful woman who possessed unparalleled knowledge about the ancient civilizations they had discovered. She spoke fluent languages from several different planets and had pieced together complex information about their history, culture, technology, and mythology. Liam admired her intelligence and curiosity as much as he revered her bravery in facing impossible challenges. Seleth was a tall and imposing figure with piercing green eyes that seemed to glow beneath the dune's harsh light. She possessed an aura of power and wisdom that exuded both strength and vulnerability at once. Her gentle demeanor belied her formidable abilities, which were honed through years of training in martial arts and magic. As they spent time together, Liam began to see the interconnectedness between Arya's knowledge and Seleth's magic. Together, they discovered a vast library filled with ancient texts, maps, and artifacts that offered insights into various worlds and civilizations beyond their own. They delved deep into these realms, learning about new technologies, philosophies, and customs, all while adapting to the harsh conditions of life on this remote planet. As Liam's connection with Arya and Seleth grew stronger, he realized that they were not alone in their quest for knowledge and survival. A diverse cast of allies had joined them along the way, each bringing their unique expertise and resources to support the mission at hand. 1. Captain Zara, a skilled navigator who had led Liam on several successful expeditions across different planets. 2. Dr. Ava, an astrophysicist with unparalleled knowledge about space exploration and its potential for interstellar travel. 3. The wise elder Mina, a highly respected elder of the ancient civilization they were investigating, whose teachings offered valuable guidance and wisdom. Each member of this team had their own strengths and weaknesses that complemented Arya's intelligence, NCE, and Selith's magic. Together, they formed an unstoppable force against the alien threat that threatened to destroy everything they held dear. As Liam prepared for his final mission, he couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey he had been on so far. He knew that he would never forget the dragon girls who had shown him their extraordinary abilities and inspired him to use them to make a difference in the galaxy's most uncertain times. And as they set off into the unknown, Liam was filled with excitement for what lay ahead. The mission would take place deep within an alien planet's vast expanse of space, where the creatures that posed the greatest threat were not familiar to humanity at all. They had evolved beyond their primitive ancestors and possessed advanced technologies far surpassing anything anyone on Earth could imagine. The aliens' advanced weapons, shields, and armor made them formidable foes, but Liam knew they would have to overcome even greater challenges if he was going to succeed in his mission. Liam's team consisted of a diverse array of experts, each with their unique expertise that helped him navigate the harsh environment and prepare for battle. The Dragon Girls were invaluable sources of raw energy and magic that could be harnessed for offensive and defensive purposes, while Dr. Ava provided critical guidance on navigating the complex space systems they would encounter. Together, Liam's team worked tirelessly to gather intelligence about the aliens' strengths, weaknesses, and tactics, using this knowledge to devise a strategy for defeating them and protecting humanity from their impending attack. They studied the alien technology, analyzed their communication patterns, and delved into its source of power, determined not to fall prey to the same vulnerabilities that had plagued other civilizations. As they traveled deeper into the space system, Liam encountered numerous obstacles, including hostile planets with advanced weapons and shields, treacherous asteroid fields, and massive spaceships piloted by a race he couldn't identify. However, his team's combined knowledge and skills allowed them to overcome these challenges, using their expertise in engineering, combat, and astronomy. At one point during the mission, Liam discovered that they were not alone on this journey. A group of advanced alien ships had also arrived at their destination, intent on completing a similar research project, but with their own objectives. The meeting between Liam's team and the other aliens brought to light an unexpected conflict. Both civilizations sought knowledge about each other's species in order to expand humanity's understanding of its place within the universe. The conflict quickly escalated into a battle involving advanced technology, weapons, and strategic maneuvering. The Dragon Girls used their magical abilities to create powerful shields that repelled enemy attacks, while Dr. Ava and Liam worked together to devise countermeasures using their respective expertise in engineering and combat. In the end, it was through this intense showdown with the alien threat that Liam's team learned the true value of working together as a team. They discovered that their combined knowledge and skills were more powerful than they had ever imagined, allowing them to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and emerge victorious. As they returned from the battle, Liam knew that he had made significant progress in his mission, but was not done yet. He had faced countless challenges along the way, both internal and external, but through perseverance and determination, he had turned a daunting situation into an opportunity for growth and learning. With their combined knowledge and skills, Arya and Seleth continued to embark on new adventures that would take them far beyond this remote desert colony. As they navigated space, they encountered countless civilizations, each with its own unique culture, history, technology, and mythology. With the help of their allies, Liam knew that he was not alone in his quest for knowledge and survival. In a world where humans were once at odds with other species due to their differences, Arya and Seleth had shown that cooperation and understanding could lead to shared prosperity and progress. Their journey had not only transformed him into a key figure in interstellar diplomacy, but also inspired countless others around the galaxy to embrace diversity, knowledge, and unity. With EIR combined wisdom and powers, Liam continued on his mission, ready for whatever challenges lay ahead, one step at a time, on behalf of all humanity. He knew that he would never forget the dragon girls who had shown him their extraordinary abilities and inspired him to use them to make a difference in the galaxy's most uncertain times. And as they set off into the unknown, Liam was filled with excitement for what lay ahead, ready to face whatever challenges came his way, one step at a time, on behalf of all humanity. As Liam walked along the endless dunes of a remote desert colony, he couldn't help but feel a sense of unease wash over him. The barren landscape stretched out before him, its vast expanse devoid of any signs of life or civilization. He had been on this planet for months now and felt as though it held secrets that would forever haunt his dreams. As the sun began to set behind a distant mountain range, Liam noticed something peculiar about the two mysterious women who were wandering nearby. They seemed lost in their thoughts, gazing out at the endless expanse of dunes with an air of mystery and intrigue. The closer he got to them, the more they revealed that they were not alone on this planet. One woman was a young woman named Arya, wearing traditional desert attire adorned with intricate patterns and symbols from across the galaxy. She had long flowing hair cascading down her back as she walked along, and her eyes shone with an otherworldly light. When Liam approached her, she turned to him, sensing his interest. "Arya," he said softly, "what brings you here?" She looked up at him in surprise before answering. "We have come from a nearby planet where the technology was advanced beyond our own. We believe that there is much knowledge and wisdom hidden within its ancient ruins." Liam's heart skipped a beat as he realized what she meant. The two women had stumbled upon an old civilization known for their groundbreaking achievements in science, space exploration, and even artificial intelligence. They were determined to explore this planet further, hoping to uncover the secrets that lay beneath it. As they walked together, Liam began to learn about the fascinating history of this ancient community. He discovered that its inhabitants had once been at odds with other species due to their differences in technology, beliefs, and lifestyle. However, through cooperation and understanding, a peaceful coexistence was able to be achieved, leading to the development of advanced technologies and advancements. The women explained how they had formed an unlikely alliance, using their combined wisdom and powers to overcome the challenges that came their way. They were skilled scientists who worked together to explore the planet's most distant corners, unlocking new knowledge about its natural wonders while also developing innovative solutions for living in a harsh environment. Liam was fascinated by this idea of cooperation between different species, but he couldn't help feeling skeptical at first. He had always been known as an outsider among humans, and his love for technology often led him to question the ethics and morality of such actions. However, The women's words began to resonate with him more than ever before. "I understand where you're coming from," Arya said softly, her eyes shining with a determination that spoke volumes about her belief in unity and cooperation. "But we have learned that true progress often requires stepping outside our comfort zones and embracing new ideas. By working together, we can create a world beyond what was once considered impossible." With these words ringing in his ears, Liam felt inspired to join the women on their journey. He knew that he had been given a unique opportunity to witness firsthand the power of cooperation between different species and learn from them. Together with Arya and Seleth, they set off into the unknown depths of the planet's ecosystem, uncovering ancient ruins filled with groundbreaking technology and artifacts. As they delved deeper, their journey took them on an adventure that would challenge everything they thought was possible in a world where humanity had once been at odds. The first major discovery brought Liam face to face with the oldest civilization known to have ever existed on this planet. The ruins were sprawling and complex, filled with intricate designs and symbols etched into stone walls, each representing something significant or transformative within their society. As they explored these ancient structures, Liam was struck by a sense of awe at the ingenuity and creativity that had been displayed in their creations. One particular room stood out, its walls covered in massive machines and devices that were unlike anything he had ever seen before. It seemed as though the women had somehow managed to harness the power of advanced technology without altering it or disrupting their natural environment. As they examined these devices further, Liam realized with a newfound respect for the ingenuity and resilience of human beings. "I never thought I would be so fascinated by machines," Arya said softly, her eyes sparkling with excitement at the possibilities that lay before them. These ancient civilizations had developed something truly remarkable, an incredible system that could harness and manipulate energy in ways we cannot even imagine. The women explained how they had discovered a way to harness the power of cosmic energy from nearby galaxies, allowing their machines to function without requiring significant resources or human intervention. This discovery was not only groundbreaking, but also had far-reaching implications for space exploration, colonization, and sustainability. As Liam continued his journey with Arya and Seleth, he encountered other remarkable inventions that challenged him in ways he never thought possible. From a massive airship capable of traveling through thin air to a device that could harness the power of lightning without creating harmful emissions, these innovations showcased the incredible potential for technological advancement if only we had access to such knowledge. Throughout their journey, Liam found himself constantly inspired by the women's unwavering commitment to understanding and embracing diversity. They taught him about different cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles, encouraging them all to work together towards a common goal of creating a more peaceful and harmonious universe. As they made their way back to their colony on Earth, Liam felt a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunity he had been given to witness firsthand the power of cooperation between different species. He knew that his journey with Arya and Seleth would forever change his perspective on what it means to be part of a community working together towards shared goals. And as they sat around their campfire, surrounded by stories of ancient civilizations and newfound technologies, Liam couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement for the future. He knew that he was not alone in his quest for knowledge and survival, that there were countless others out there who would join him on this journey, using their unique perspectives to unlock new opportunities and create a world beyond what they had ever imagined. For as long as Liam walked along those endless dunes of the remote desert colony, he carried with him the memory of the two mysterious women, Arya and Seleth, who had inspired him in ways that would forever shape his understanding of cooperation, knowledge, and unity. And even though their journey was far from over, he knew that they were not alone in this quest. For as long as there are humans willing to work together, anything is possible. The remote desert colony, where Liam lived, was a place of isolation and loneliness. The sun beat down relentlessly on the barren sand, casting long shadows across the dunes that stretched out as far as he could see. As he walked along, his footsteps echoed off the rocky ground, creating a haunting melody in the silence. One day, while working on his trusty truck, Liam stumbled upon two mysterious women, Arya and Selith, wandering the dunes without any apparent purpose or destination. They were dressed in simple clothes made of durable materials, their faces shrouded in dust from years spent exploring the vast expanse of the desert. Liam had always been fascinated by stories of ancient civilizations that flourished centuries ago, but he never imagined that these two women would inspire him to embark on a journey unlike any other. As they sat around their campfire, sharing tales about their encounters with new technologies and cultures from across the globe, Liam couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement for what lay ahead. "I've always been curious about this," he said, his voice filled with curiosity as he gazed up at Arya and Selith. "What brings you here?" Arya smiled and turned to him, her EYs sparkling with an inner light that was almost like magic. She replied, "We came on a mission to explore the secrets of the desert's past." "What do we want to find?" Liam asked, intrigued. "I believe there are hidden treasures buried deep within these dunes," Selith said, gesturing towards the sand where he had left his boots. "It's said that in ancient times, people used to dig for precious metals and other valuable resources here, but they never returned." Liam nodded thoughtfully, feeling a surge of excitement mixed with respect for the women's quest. He knew that there were countless others out there who shared their passion for uncovering hidden treasures from the desert, using whatever means necessary to make a living. As the days passed, Liam and Arya became close friends, sharing meals together and learning about each other's lives. They discovered that they had much in common. Both of them lived on isolated colonies, struggling with loneliness and isolation every day. But despite their differences, they found something else in common, a shared desire for knowledge and progress. One day, as they sat around the campfire once again, Arya brought up an idea she had been considering for some time. "Liam," she said, her voice carrying a hint of urgency, "I think we should form a group to explore these hidden treasures together." Liam's eyes widened in surprise at her proposal. He had never considered such a thing before. Working with other people would mean putting aside his own survival instincts and risks for the greater good. "Yes," he replied eagerly. "Let's start by gathering resources and finding out more about the location of these hidden treasures. We'll need to gather equipment, map the area, and identify any potential hazards along the way." Arya nodded in agreement, her expression filled with determination. She grabbed a small notebook and pen from his pocket and began sketching out a plan for their expedition. As they continued on their journey through the desert, Liam and Arya encountered a variety of obstacles that tested their resilience and teamwork. They faced treacherous terrain, harsh weather conditions, and dangerous wildlife that posed a threat to both of them at every turn. Despite these challenges, however, they remained focused on their goal, finding the hidden treasures that had eluded civilization for centuries. And as they delved deeper into the desert's secrets, they uncovered stories of incredible feats of engineering and technology that would forever change the course of human history. In one particularly significant discovery, Liam stumbled upon a massive underground chamber filled with ancient artifacts and precious metals. As he studied them in awe, Arya revealed to him an intriguing connection between these treasures and the mysterious women who had wandered through the dunes before. "I believe," she said, her voice carrying a hint of excitement, "that these hidden treasures were created by advanced civilizations that once inhabited this region millions of years ago. The artifacts may be incredibly valuable, but they also hold clues to their society's understanding of the natural world and its potential for exploration." Liam's eyes widened in wonder at the possibilities that lay before him. He knew that he had stumbled upon a treasure trove unlike any other, one filled with knowledge and resources that could change the course of human history. With Arya's guidance, they continued their expedition into the depths of the desert, pushing themselves to new limits every day. But despite the challenges they faced along the way, they remained determined to succeed in finding those hidden treasures. Finally, after months of hard work and perseverance, Liam and Arya emerged from the underground chamber, exhausted but triumphant. As they looked around at their find, a sense of excitement mixed with pride filled them both, for they had discovered something truly remarkable that would forever change their lives. As they sat around the campfire once again, discussing their findings with the other members of their expedition team, Liam couldn't help but feel grateful for the journey and the incredible experiences it had brought him. He knew that he was not alone in his quest. There were countless others out there who shared his passion for knowledge and progress, using whatever means necessary to unlock new opportunities and create a world beyond what they had ever imagined. And as He gazed up at Arya and Seleth, their faces filled with hope and excitement for the future. Liam couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in the role that he was playing in this incredible journey. For it was through his dedication to knowledge and cooperation that he had been able to unlock hidden treasures from the desert's past, shaping the course of human history one small step at a time. And as they stood together, surrounded by stories of ancient civilizations and newfound technologies, Liam knew that their journey would continue for years to come. But with each new discovery, they would always carry the memory of those two mysterious women, Arya and Seleth, who had inspired him in ways that would forever shape his understanding of cooperation, knowledge, and unity. On a remote desert colony, loneliness mechanic Liam discovers two mysterious women named Arya and Seleth. They are unlike any he had ever encountered before, dressed in flowing robes with intricate designs that shimmered in the sunlight, their hair long and wild, as if they were made of moonlight itself. As they wander through the dunes, Liam can't help but feel a sense of curiosity about these women's presence on this deserted planet. Despite his initial suspicion, Liam soon realizes that Arya and Seleth are not strangers to him. He has been working alongside them in their small workshop since he arrived months ago, sharing stories and knowledge with the other members of the colony. They have become fast friends, bonding over shared interests and a mutual respect for the power of innovation. One day, as Liam was tending to his latest invention, he noticed that Arya had been absent from the workshop all morning. He searched high and low until he found her deep in thought, lost in contemplation about some new project she was working on. Liam approached her cautiously, asking if everything was okay, but she remained silent. "I'm just thinking," Arya said slowly, her voice barely above a whisper. "I've been feeling that there's something missing from our work." Liam listened intently as Arya explained the idea behind their latest invention, an advanced drone capable of exploring and mapping new territories without any human intervention or interference. The thought was both exhilarating and terrifying for Liam, as he had always dreamed of venturing into uncharted lands and uncovering hidden treasures. "I know that it's risky," Arya said with a small smile, "but we have to explore these areas if we want to unlock the secrets they hold." Liam nodded in agreement, feeling a sense of determination surge within him as he realized that this was exactly what their colony needed, knowledge and exploration at its core. With renewed energy, Liam led Arya and Selith on an adventure through the deserts, using their drone to navigate treacherous terrain and explore hidden caves. They encountered all manner of creatures from exotic birds to towering sand dunes, each one offering them new insights into the planet's unique ecosystem and history. As they delved deeper into these territories, Liam began to uncover secrets that had been buried for centuries beneath the sands. He stumbled upon ancient texts written in an unknown language, detailing plans for a powerful weapon capable of harnessing the power of the sun and controlling its rays with unparalleled precision. The discovery shook him to his core. He knew that this technology could change everything on Earth. But as they delved deeper into their research, Liam began to realize that there were those who would stop at nothing to obtain this knowledge. They had infiltrated the colony's security systems and planted traps around every corner, making it nearly impossible for them to uncover these secrets without alerting the world. Liam knew that he was not alone in his quest. A group of rebels known as the Seekers had been gathering together throughout the planet, vying for power and control over any technology they deemed valuable. They believed that their advanced weapon would be the key to unlocking the knowledge behind these ancient texts and seizing control of Earth. As Liam stood at the edge of this perilous situation, he realized that he was in a race against time, not just for himself, but also for humanity as a whole. He knew that if they were unable to uncover the secrets behind the Seeker's weapon and prevent them from obtaining it, our world would be forever changed. With renewed determination and courage, Liam set out on another dangerous mission to infiltrate their base and gather information about their plans. They faced treacherous terrain, battled fierce beasts, and narrowly avoided capture at every turn. As they finally reached the Seekers' headquarters, Liam discovered the shocking truth. They had indeed obtained the Seeker's weapon, but it was not in a state of complete readiness for use. It required extensive modifications to harness its power effectively before it could be utilized by any group. Liam knew that he needed to act quickly if they were going to stop the Seekers and save humanity from their grasp. He gathered the necessary components and began working tirelessly, modifying the Seeker's design in secret until it was finally ready for use. With a burst of energy, Liam activated the weapon, harnessing its power and sending waves of heat and light towards the Seeker's base. They were caught off guard by this sudden attack, but their weapons failed to stop the energy from spreading across the planet. As the battle raged on, Liam realized that his journey had not just been about stopping the Seekers. It was also about protecting humanity as a whole. He knew that if they were unable to prevent them from obtaining control over our world, we would be left to face an uncertain future with no way of knowing what lay ahead. In the end, Liam emerged victorious in their fight against the Seekers and saved Earth from destruction. But he knew that it was not just a victory. It was also a testament to his courage and determination, as well as the importance of collaboration and cooperation in achieving great things. For together, they had unlocked secrets too powerful for any one individual or group to control, shaping the course of human history and unlocking new opportunities for our future generations. As Liam stood at the edge of the desert colony once again, surrounded by the beauty and wonder of his planet, he knew that his journey would continue, a lifelong commitment to knowledge, exploration, and unity. And as he looked out over the vast expanse before him, he was filled with hope for what lay ahead, confident in the knowledge that together we could achieve anything that our wildest dreams could dream of. Chapter 1. The Descent. Liam had always felt a sense of wanderlust and the call to adventure. As he grew older, his fascination with distant lands began to take root, leading him on countless quests across the globe. One such quest was that of exploring an isolated desert colony in search of answers to some of humanity's most profound questions. The dunes surrounding the remote settlement were vast and arid, their expanse stretching out as far as the eye could see. Liam had heard stories about a group of nomadic tribes who lived there, known for their advanced knowledge of astronomy, herbalism, and even magic. Intrigued by this, he decided to investigate. Upon arriving at the colony, Liam soon encountered two mysterious women named Arya and Selith, both dressed in flowing robes that shimmered like celestial jewels under the harsh desert sun. They had set up camp near a hidden oasis, surrounded by ancient ruins of structures made from strange materials that seemed out of place in this barren wasteland. As he approached them, Liam couldn't help but notice their uncanny connection to nature. They moved with grace and precision as if guided by some unseen force, while their faces wore an unbreakable mask of calmness. Despite the unfamiliarity between him and these women, Liam felt a sense of kinship growing within himself. As he approached them further, Arya spoke in a language that sounded like it had been passed down through generations of nomadic tribes, with complex sentence structures and phrases that seemed to defy logic at times. She explained that they were called the Seekers by the desert dwellers, who believed their knowledge was divinely appointed to guide humanity on its path towards prosperity. Liam listened intently as Arya shared her insights about the distant lands beyond our world, stories of exotic plants and creatures, hidden civilizations, and powerful artifacts that held untold secrets. As they spoke, Liam felt a growing sense of awe at their knowledge, which seemed far more advanced than anything he had ever encountered before. However, as his conversations with Arya deepened, Liam began to uncover some alarming truths about the Seekers' intentions. They claimed to be working for an unknown entity that sought to harness the power of these ancient artifacts and use it for malevolent purposes. They warned Liam that their actions could lead to a catastrophic event if left unchecked, threatening not only Earth, but also all life on our planet. In a moment of selflessness, Liam made the bold decision to join forces with Arya and Selith in their quest against the Seekers. He understood that by working together, they might be able to expose these evil entities and safeguard humanity from its impending doom. Together, Liam and his companions set out on a perilous journey across the desert dunes, navigating treacherous terrain and facing numerous challenges along the way. They encountered rival factions vying for control of the artifacts, each with their own motivations and agendas. As they traveled deeper into the wilderness, Liam found himself drawn to Arya's fierce determination and Selith's gentle wisdom. They shared stories about their ancestors who had fought against similar forces before and offered him guidance on how to navigate these dangerous waters. Throughout his journey, Liam also faced personal sacrifices, putting aside his own safety and well-being in order to protect the secrets he held dear. He battled with nightmares that haunted him night after night, a constant reminder of the potential consequences of their actions if they were not careful. But despite the challenges they encountered along the way, Liam never wavered in his commitment to saving Earth from the Seekers' evil intentions. With Arya and Selith by his side, he pushed forward with unwavering determination, determined to uncover the truth behind these ancient artifacts and stop their dark plans before it was too late. As they delved deeper into the depths of the desert dunes, Liam came face to face with a massive crystal that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. As he reached out to touch its surface, he felt a surge of power coursing through his veins, and he knew that this object held the key to unlocking the secrets they had sought. With renewed determination, Liam and Arya raced towards the crystal, their hearts pounding in anticipation as they prepared for the ultimate showdown against the Seekers. As they approached the crystal, it glowed with a bright light, illuminating the surrounding dunes and casting long shadows across the barren wasteland. The moment arrived. Liam activated the crystal's powerful enchantment, causing its walls to shimmer with an ethereal glow that enveloped him in a protective shield of energy. The Seekers' forces were caught off guard by this sudden change in atmosphere, their weapons unable to pierce through the barrier. In a stunning display of power and skill, Liam and Arya used their combined knowledge and resources to overcome the enemy's defenses, sending them flying back into the distance with shock and awe. As they emerged from the crystal's embrace, they realized that their journey had not been in vain. It had led them to an incredible discovery that would change the course of human history forever. The Seekers' forces were defeated once again, but this time, Liam knew that the battle was far from over. The secrets he uncovered from the ancient artifacts threatened not only Earth's prosperity, but also many other aspects of our world, from the delicate balance between nature and technology to the potential for widespread destruction if left unchecked. As they made their way back to the desert colony, Liam faced a daunting task in front of him, deciphering the intricate code that encoded these secrets. It was an enormous undertaking, requiring a deep understanding of both ancient texts and modern technologies. But he knew that it was his duty as a leader and a scientist to uncover this knowledge for all humanity. With Arya's help, Liam delved deeper into the archives, piecing together cryptic symbols and decoding hidden messages that revealed the true purpose behind the Seekers' actions. It became clear that their plans were not just about harnessing power, but also shaping our world in ways we could never have imagined. As they worked tirelessly to uncover these secrets, Liam realized that he had found his calling as a leader, someone who was willing to risk everything for the sake of knowledge and unity, regardless of what obstacles lay ahead. With Arya's guidance and Seletha's wisdom by his side, he knew that together they could create a brighter future for all mankind. As they returned to the colony, Liam took stock of their accomplishments, feeling both exhausted but also proud of what they had achieved. The ancient artifacts held within them untold secrets, waiting to be unlocked once again. And as he looked out over the desert dunes that surrounded his beloved planet, he knew that with the knowledge gained from their journey, they were well positioned to face whatever challenges lay ahead in an even greater battle for survival. And so, Liam returned home, forever changed by his experiences on this perilous quest. He continued to explore distant lands, seeking answers and uncovering hidden treasures that would shape our world for generations to come. But no matter how far he traveled or what challenges lay ahead, he knew that the legacy of their journey was one that would live on long after they had left behind. As Liam stood at the edge of his desert colony once again, surrounded by the beauty and wonder of his planet, he felt a sense of fulfillment knowing that he had not only saved Earth from destruction, but also unlocked the secrets of an ancient civilization that held the key to unlocking new opportunities for our future generations. And as he looked out over the vast expanse before him, he knew that together they could achieve anything that their wildest dreams could dream of, a world where knowledge and cooperation would always triumph over fear and division. And so, Liam's tale became an inspiration for all who seek to push beyond limits and unlock the secrets hidden within us. He may have been just a simple mechanic on a remote desert colony, but his journey had led him down a path that forever changed our world in ways we could never have imagined. And as he looked out over the vast expanse before him once again, Liam knew that together They were capable of achieving anything that their wildest dreams could dream of, a future where knowledge and unity would always triumph over fear and division. EXT, rarely ventured dune. Day Liam stood at the edge of a vast dune, his heart pounding with excitement as he gazed out over an endless expanse stretching into infinity. It was on this remote desert colony that he had stumbled upon two mysterious women named Arya and Selith, wandering aimlessly through the desolate landscape. They were unlike anything he had ever encountered before, slender, graceful creatures with piercing blue eyes and long, flowing hair that cascaded down their backs in a mesmerizing display of beauty. As they approached him, Liam's curiosity was piqued. "Where did you come from?" he asked, his voice carrying the weight of 1,000 questions. "I am Selith," replied Arya softly. She gestured towards an old wooden tree that stood at the base of a nearby hillside, its branches reaching out like delicate fingers into the sky. "We've been traveling on this dune for days," she explained. "Our destination is a hidden oasis deep within a vast canyon." Liam's eyes widened in amazement as he realized that they were not alone in their quest. A group of other travelers had also stumbled upon the same oasis, and they too were seeking to find answers to an ancient mystery that had plagued them for centuries. "I see," Liam said, his heart pounding with anticipation. "What is this secret?" Selith turned around to face him directly, her eyes shining with determination. "The secrets of our civilization are hidden within the walls of a great library located deep within the canyon's caverns." She motioned towards an intricate stone structure that towered over their heads, its architecture so ancient and magnificent that it seemed to defy time. "We've been searching for this place since we arrived," Selith explained. "It holds not only knowledge but also artifacts that could unlock new opportunities for our future generations. The library is the key to unlocking these secrets." Liam's mind raced as he thought about the implications of their discovery. Could they truly unlock the secrets of an ancient civilization and create a world where knowledge, cooperation, and unity would always triumph over fear and division? "I must see this place," Liam declared firmly. "I promise to do whatever it takes to help you uncover these secrets." Selith nodded in agreement, her eyes sparkling with excitement as she led him towards the entrance of the library. Inside the caverns, the air was thick with the scent of books, parchment, and ancient artifacts that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. As they walked deeper into the labyrinthine space, Liam's heart pounded in anticipation as he realized just how vast this library truly was. The walls were covered in intricate carvings and paintings, depicting scenes from their civilization's history, myths, and legends. In one corner of the room, a massive wooden chest sat atop a pedestal, its lid lifted open to reveal an ancient book that glowed with a soft light. Selith reached out her hand and opened the book, revealing pages filled with rows upon rows of symbols and diagrams that seemed to be etched into the stone. As she read through them, Liam felt his understanding deepen, as he realized that these were not just books but artifacts passed down from generation to generation by their ancestors. "Excuse me," someone called out behind him, causing Liam's attention to turn towards a figure standing in front of him. It was a tall, slender man with piercing blue eyes and a rugged demeanor, his hair wild and tousled as he looked at them expectantly. Liam recognized the man immediately. It was Dr. Samuel Blackwood, one of the greatest scholars on their civilization's history. He had been searching for this library for years, knowing that its secrets could unlock a world beyond imagination. "Dr. Blackwood," Liam said respectfully, his voice carrying the weight of 1,000 words. "I have come to help you uncover the secrets of your ancient civilization." Dr. Blackwood studied him intently as he nodded in agreement. "You are most welcome, Liam," he replied with a smile. "But we must be careful. The library is guarded by powerful beings who will not allow anyone but those who possess knowledge and power to enter." Liam's heart sank at the thought of facing these dangers alone. But Dr. Blackwood had an idea. "Your mission, Liam, is to infiltrate the library and gather as much information as possible," he said. "But we must be careful not to reveal our true identity or intentions. Only then will we have a chance to unlock the secrets you seek." Liam nodded in agreement once again, his mind racing with ideas for how they could accomplish their mission without drawing unwanted attention. And so, Liam set out on his journey into the heart of the library, determined to uncover its secrets and bring them back to their remote desert colony. Along the way, he encountered a range of challenges, from navigating treacherous terrain to battling powerful enemies who sought to stop him at any cost. But with Dr. Blackwood's guidance and his own unwavering determination, Liam was able to overcome every obstacle that came his way. As they reached the heart of the library, Liam found himself face to face with a massive chamber filled with ancient artifacts and knowledge beyond imagination. He studied each piece with a keen eye, trying to decipher its meaning and significance in their civilization's history. In one corner of the room, he stumbled upon an old tablet that had been carved from a nearby rock. As he read through its pages, Liam felt his understanding deepen as he realized that this tablet was not just a physical object, but rather a powerful tool that could unlock even greater secrets within their civilization. "Excuse me," someone called out behind him once again, causing Liam's attention to turn towards a figure standing in front of him. It was a young woman with long hair and piercing blue eyes who wore a simple white dress and carried a small basket filled with herbs and spices. Liam recognized the woman at once. It was Isabella, one of their most trusted healers and guide through the library's hidden chambers. She had been traveling with Liam since they arrived on this planet, helping him navigate the treacherous terrain and uncovering valuable information about their civilization's history. "Isabella," Liam said, his voice carrying a mixture of awe and respect as he approached her. "I have come to help you gather more knowledge and artifacts from your library." "I am honored, Liam," Isabella replied with a smile. "But we must be cautious. The library is guarded by powerful beings who will not allow anyone but those who possess knowledge and power to enter." She motioned towards another ancient artifact in the corner of the room. Liam nodded once again, his mind racing with ideas for how they could accomplish their mission without drawing unwanted attention. "Your mission, Isabella, is to infiltrate the library and gather as much information as possible," he said. "But we must be careful not to reveal our true identity or intentions. Only then will we have a chance to unlock the secrets you seek." Isabella nodded once more before turning towards the artifact in question. She picked it up carefully, studying its intricate design and markings that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. "What do you mean?" Liam asked, his heart pounding with anticipation as he waited for Isabella's response. "It is a powerful amulet," she replied cryptically. "It has the ability to amplify your knowledge and power, allowing you to access even greater secrets within our civilization." Liam couldn't believe it. He had been searching for something that could grant him incredible abilities, but now he realized that his mission was far more important than just unlocking new information. Together, Liam and Isabella set out on a perilous journey through the library's hidden chambers, facing challenges at every turn. They battled powerful enemies who sought to stop them at any cost, using their knowledge of ancient civilizations and strategic planning to overcome these obstacles. As they progressed deeper into the library, Liam found himself face to face with an old woman named Hilda. a wise sage who had lived for centuries in her own hidden chamber within one of its massive libraries. She listened intently as Liam explained his mission and the importance of uncovering their civilization's secrets before offering him a piece of advice. "Your journey is not just about unlocking knowledge," she said softly. "It is also about using that knowledge to create positive change in your own world." Hilda gestured towards an ancient book that lay open on her desk, its pages filled with diagrams and illustrations depicting ways to apply the wisdom of their civilization's past to modern-day issues. "I have seen what can happen when people use our secrets for good," she said. "When we work together, we can create a world where knowledge and unity triumph over fear and division." Liam knew that Hilda was right. As they continued on their journey through the library, he found himself inspired by her words of wisdom and determination. Finally, after days of intense travel and danger, Liam and Isabella emerged from the library, battered but determined. They had uncovered some crucial information about their civilization's history and its secrets, but they knew that there were still many more to uncover before they could fully unlock them. As in the remote desert colony, Liam had heard whispers of a hidden civilization that existed deep within the dunes. As he stood among his fellow mechanics on the outskirts of town, he couldn't shake the feeling of intrigue and curiosity that sparked in him as he peered out at the vast expanse of sand stretching before him. On one particularly hot day, while working on the engine of a nearby truck, Liam noticed something unusual about the dunes. The patterns they created were unlike anything he had ever seen before. Intricate geometric shapes etched into the ground with such precision that it seemed as if someone hand-drawn them by ancient craftsmen. As he studied the sand drawings in awe, he couldn't help but wonder what secrets lay hidden within these enigmatic designs. One day while strolling through a nearby oasis, Liam came across two women, Arya and Selith, who were seemingly lost amidst the shimmering dunes. They had wandered there hours before, searching for something or someone that seemed to have disappeared into thin air. As they approached them, Liam couldn't shake off a sense of familiarity about their demeanor. Arya was tall with long Lucian Valdez hair that cascaded down her back like tresses from a waterfall. Her eyes were piercing and held an unwavering determination as she gazed up at Liam, sensing his curiosity and seeking reassurance. "We've been here for days," she said softly, "and we're lost. I don't know where we are or what's happening." Selith was shorter than Arya, with a slender build that gave her an air of gracefulness as she stood next to her friend. Liam studied them both closely, trying to determine their motivations and intentions. He couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone in this strange place. Something deeper hidden within these dunes had drawn them to seek out answers. As he spoke with Arya, he discovered that the desert colony was a small community of nomads who lived off the land for generations. Air civilization had developed an intricate system of knowledge and technology far beyond Liam's understanding. They were masters in agriculture, weaving intricate tapestries from reeds and fibers using traditional techniques passed down through generations. Their buildings were built with mud and straw, their homes nestled among the dunes as a shelter from the harsh desert environment. Arya explained to Liam that they had stumbled upon a hidden treasure, an ancient scroll that detailed how to harness the power of the sand for magical purposes. It contained knowledge about summoning storms, controlling water flow, and even healing ailments with its intricate diagrams and illustrations. They believed that by unlocking these secrets, their community could create a world where everyone lived in harmony and abundance. As Liam pondered Arya's words, he couldn't help but feel overwhelmed by the scope of what they were trying to achieve. The treasure seemed like an insurmountable challenge, one that would require all their skills and knowledge combined. But there was something about them, a sense of determination and unwavering hope. "I know this is risky," Arya said as she stood next to him, her eyes fixed on the horizon ahead. "But we have nothing else left but to try. Our lives are in our hands, Liam. And if we succeed, it could change everything for us and for those who come after us." Liam nodded slowly, feeling a mixture of awe and fear at the prospect of facing such a daunting challenge. He knew that this was no ordinary adventure. It was a quest to unlock secrets that held immense power, one that would test their courage, resilience, and determination. With a newfound sense of purpose, Liam and Isabella set out on their journey through the desert's vast expanse, determined to uncover the hidden treasure and harness its magical potential. As they traveled deeper into the dunes, they encountered various challenges that tested their resolve and pushed them beyond their limits. They faced treacherous sandstorms, harsh winds that whipped up dust clouds that blocked out even the brightest stars in the sky. They battled against venom-infected creatures lurking among the shadows, each one a threat to their safety as they navigated through the unforgiving terrain. But despite these challenges, Liam and Isabella persevered, driven by a sense of determination and resilience. As they delved deeper into the treasure's secrets, they discovered that it was not just about harnessing its magical powers, but also about creating a sustainable future for their community. They learned how to cultivate crops using ancient irrigation systems, gather precious minerals from hidden mines, and build strong defenses against hostile tribes who threatened them from outside. But as they explored this new world of possibilities, Liam began to realize that the treasure's power lay not just in its raw potential, but also in the relationships he had formed with his newfound companions. They became like family, pooling their knowledge, skills, and resources together to overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. Through it all, Liam found himself growing closer to Isabella, who proved to be a source of strength and support during some of the darkest moments they faced. She shared her own struggles with addiction and depression, offering him emotional guidance and encouragement as he struggled with his own demons. And despite their differences in background and beliefs, they discovered that true friendship transcends all boundaries. As Liam and Isabella continued on their journey, they encountered other hidden treasures, ancient artifacts, rare minerals, and mysterious creatures that offered them a glimpse into the incredible power of their civilization's secrets. Each discovery brought them closer to unlocking even more powerful capabilities, but it also highlighted the fragility and interconnectedness of existence. Throughout their adventure, Liam and Isabella learned valuable lessons about humility, empathy, and cooperation as they faced challenges head-on without resorting to violence or aggression. They discovered that true power lay not in domination, but in understanding and respecting others, recognizing their unique perspectives and abilities. As they emerged from the dunes with a newfound sense of purpose and accomplishment, Liam couldn't help but feel a deep respect for the hidden civilization's secrets and the sacrifices they had made to protect them. He knew that this quest would continue long after they left their home colony behind, shaping his future as he navigated the ever-changing world of knowledge and technology. And with each passing day, Liam looked forward to the adventures that lay ahead, eager to unlock even more secrets and harness the power of these ancient technologies for the betterment of humanity. As he returned home to the bustling town where he had grown up, he knew that his journey would continue in a new chapter, one filled with hope, discovery, and transformation. The 1. Liam, Arya Selef. 2. Liam. 3. Liam Isabella. 4. Liam Isabella. 5. Liam. Liam. 6. Liam. 7. Liam. Liam. 8. Liam. 9. Liam. 10. 11. Liam. 12. Liam. Note: this rewritten story is a continuation of the initial outline, maintaining its original structure and flow while adding new details, characters, themes, and narrative beats. It provides an expanded account of Liam's journey with Arya and Seleth in the remote desert colony, exploring their interconnectedness, understanding cooperation, discovering technology, integrating it into traditional education, building a global platform for knowledge sharing, overcoming challenges, embracing new technologies, leading educational change, and transforming society through innovation. The story continues to build upon Liam's character development as he navigates the complex world of science fiction, fostering hope, discovery, and transformation in humanity. Int. Lamone's detail room. Day. The dimly lit room is filled with a cluttered array of instruments, books, and tools scattered across the shelves. Liam's workshop buzzes with activity as he meticulously repairs various machines and gadgets. Liam, a quiet mechanic by nature, sits at his desk, surrounded by a stack of manuals and repair parts for his latest invention, a portable AI assistant device that helps him streamline routine tasks and offer personalized suggestions to learners around the world. The device is connected to his laptop via an advanced wireless network, allowing Liam to access vast amounts of information and resources from any location. As he examines the intricate design on his desk, Liam notices two women standing in front of a small panel displaying a series of glowing symbols, each representing different technologies or concepts related to AI assistant. They seem lost in thought and engrossed with their studies, but something about them draws him closer. Liam approaches them and asks, "Excuse me, ladies, can you tell me more about this AI assistant device?" Arya, a skilled programmer with sharp eyesight, turns to Liam with an eager expression on her face. She gestures towards the panel and begins explaining. AI Assistant is essentially a digital assistant that learns from its interactions with humans and adapts accordingly. It uses advanced machine learning algorithms and natural language processing (NLP) techniques to understand complex queries and generate tailored responses based on context, intent, and past conversations. Liam nods in understanding. That sounds impressive. How does it work? Arya leans forward and holds up a small device that seems intricately designed with circuit boards and buttons. She explains, the AI assistant is equipped with advanced sensors that collect data from various sources like Wi-Fi, GPS, and other IoT devices to gather information about the user's environment, habits, interests, and preferences. This data is then fed into a complex neural network, where it processes and learns patterns in human behavior. As more interactions occur between Liam and the AI assistant, the device collects extensive knowledge on various fields such as science, technology, education, history, art, philosophy, and even personal development. The AI algorithm continuously updates its database with new information based on user feedback, allowing for continuous improvement and evolution of responses over time. Liam continues his examination of the panel, intrigued by the possibilities that lie ahead. As he peruses the array of symbols displayed, a sudden thought strikes him. Given the diverse range of technologies showcased here, how does this AI assistant integrate with traditional education? Arya and Seleth nod in agreement. Certainly, Arya replies. The AI assistant is designed to be seamlessly integrated into existing educational systems by providing personalized learning experiences tailored to each student's unique needs and preferences. Seleth adds, through the use of data-driven algorithms, AI Assistant can analyze a vast array of educational materials such as textbooks, online courses, videos, and interactive simulations. It analyzes factors like reading comprehension, writing skills, problem-solving abilities, and understanding of various concepts. The AI Assistant presents personalized learning modules based on each student's performance metrics, providing real-time feedback to help them improve their knowledge and skill set in a variety of subjects. For example, if a student struggles with mathematics, the AI Assistant can suggest relevant resources such as video tutorials or interactive games that cater to mathematical concepts. Furthermore, AI Assistant can adapt to each student's learning style by suggesting activities that align with their interests, preferences, and pace. This allows students to learn at their own speed and gain a deeper understanding of the subject matter without feeling overwhelmed or bored. Liam continues his conversation, impressed by the potential benefits of this revolutionary educational tool for transforming traditional classrooms into immersive online learning environments. Amy, have you considered partnering with schools and universities around the world to integrate this AI assistant device into their curriculum? Arya nods confidently. Yes, we believe that collaborating with educators can significantly enhance student learning outcomes by providing personalized attention and support tailored to each individual's needs. Seleth adds, moreover, as more educational institutions embrace technology, creating a global platform for knowledge sharing becomes increasingly crucial. AI Assistant helps bridge the gap between students from different countries and backgrounds through collaborative projects, shared resources, and real-time communication tools that facilitate seamless collaboration and exchange of ideas. Liam considers these points while admiring the potential impact of this AI assistant on education worldwide. Great point. How does it plan to address challenges faced in traditional educational systems? For instance, ensuring accessibility for students with disabilities or those living far from access to quality educational resources. Arya nods, her expression softening. We envision a future where AI assistant becomes ubiquitous and seamlessly integrated into every classroom, providing equal opportunities for all learners regardless of their location, socioeconomic status, or prior education experience. Seleth adds, as we work towards this goal, we focus on developing accessible interfaces and user-friendly software that cater to diverse learning styles. Furthermore, we collaborate with international educational institutions to share best practices and resources in the field of AI-based education. Liam nods again, feeling inspired by the vision they've laid out for their collaborative project. Your ideas are truly groundbreaking. How will you ensure that AI Assistant is accessible not only for students, but also educators and professionals working in various fields? Arya smiles. We believe that fostering collaboration among experts from different disciplines can lead to innovative solutions and improved educational outcomes. To make AI Assistant more inclusive, we're developing a community of partners who will share expertise, resources, and best practices. Seleth adds, moreover, we plan to establish partnerships with governments, nonprofit organizations, and industry influencers to drive the adoption and integration of AI-based education worldwide. By collaborating on research projects, promoting ethical guidelines, and advocating for policy changes, we aim to create a sustainable ecosystem that promotes inclusive learning opportunities. Liam considers these proposals with excitement and determination. Absolutely. Together, we can make an impact by fostering technological advancements in education while addressing the challenges faced in traditional systems. I look forward to seeing how this innovative AI assistant device will revolutionize the way we learn, grow, and contribute to a better future for all. Arya and Seleth nod with nods of agreement, their eyes shining with passion and ambition. Liam stands up from his desk, feeling energized by the potential impact that their collaboration can have on shaping an education landscape transformed by AI. As he exits the room, he knows that this chapter in his life holds a profound significance, not only for himself, but also for generations to come who will be forever changed by the transformative power of technology and innovation. Liam, a humble mechanic on a remote desert colony, had always been fascinated by the mysteries of technology. One day, while working late in his workshop, he stumbled upon two women wandering aimlessly through the dunes. Curiosity piqued him, and he decided to take them under his wing. As they approached the couple, Liam recognized that Arya was an intelligent, enigmatic woman with a sharp mind and a passion for knowledge. Seleth, on the other hand, appeared to be more reserved but equally intriguing. She had long curly hair and deep Lucian Valdez eyes that seemed almost infinite in their depths. At first glance, they were nothing like any of Liam's known friends or acquaintances, no family members, colleagues, or business partners. However, as he spent time with them, he began to realize that these women held a unique perspective on life. They had been living off the land for generations and had developed an intimate understanding of the harsh realities of their environment. Over time, Liam learned about the remote desert colonies' government partnerships, nonprofit organizations, and industry influencers working together to drive the adoption and integration of AI-based education worldwide. These collaborations aimed at addressing some of the most pressing challenges facing traditional educational systems, from limited access to resources to outdated teaching methods that failed to accommodate diverse learning styles. As Liam delved deeper into these initiatives, he discovered a hidden thread linking them all, a shared vision for creating an inclusive and sustainable ecosystem where AI could play a significant role in promoting equitable education. The AI assistant device was the central piece of this innovation project, designed by a team of experts to provide personalized learning experiences that catered to individual needs. Arya and Seleth were both passionate about the potential implications of their work for students all over the world. They believed that AI could not only enhance traditional teaching methods, but also empower marginalized communities who might otherwise be excluded from educational opportunities due to factors such as geographic location, socioeconomic status, or cultural background. Liam was thrilled by this opportunity and eagerly proposed a partnership with these organizations, leveraging their expertise in research projects, promoting ethical guidelines, and advocating for policy changes. The two women agreed, recognizing the immense value that AI could bring to education, not just in terms of personalized learning, but also in fostering social cohesion and economic development. Together, they formed an interdisciplinary team of experts who worked tirelessly to develop a cutting-edge AI assistant device that would revolutionize the way we learn, grow, and contribute to a better future for all. The device was designed with advanced AI algorithms that could analyze student data, identify learning gaps, adapt teaching methods based on individual needs, and provide personalized feedback. The team worked tirelessly behind closed doors, collaborating with governments at different levels of education from local districts to international institutions. They shared their knowledge about the latest developments in AI-based technology, its potential benefits for students, and how it could be integrated into existing curriculum frameworks. As they progressed with the project, Liam's passion for education grew stronger by each passing day. He became an advocate for ethical principles that guided their work, ensuring that the AI assistant device was designed to align with international standards of educational excellence and inclusivity. The team also worked closely with industry influencers, including professors, researchers, educators, and business leaders, who recognized the potential impact that AI could have on education. They shared their insights about how technology can help bridge the gap between theory and practice by providing real-world applications in various fields such as healthcare, finance, and environmental science. The collaborative efforts led to a series of successful research projects, which showcased the benefits of AI-based education for students with diverse learning styles and abilities. These studies highlighted that AI could not only provide personalized learning experiences, but also foster creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and problem-solving skills, leading to improved academic outcomes and personal growth.